In this next video, we're going to be joining Valdosta, Georgia PD officers in pursuit of a cyclist, looked like a motorcyclist, either that or some kind of scooter. And for some reason or another, this individual is refusing to stop for these officers. It was later found out that he actually had an active warrant for kidnapping, and that's probably the reason why he was running from these officers. Also, I think he was riding his bike on suspended license. And so he led Valdosta P.D. and also Lowell County, Georgia Sheriff Office on this really crazy pursuit. And so let's go ahead and get into this video. And afterwards, I will come back and give you my commentary.
He's taking off towards the back on the scooter. That's him right there. I'm aware.
And it looks like we're going to be joining Valdosta PD officers in pursuit of a suspect on a motorcycle.
Currently speeds about 60 catching up. Standing speed of about 50. Traffic light, no pedestrians. Southbound of Alton, just lost his helmet. 39, speeds about 35 miles an hour, traffic still light, no pedestrians going through James Stewart right. But also we're taking a left on Truth, southbound on Truth. But also he's reckless through Orly West, just about back out onto Leeds AM. But also still speeds between 30 and 35 miles an hour. Traffic still light, no pedestrians currently. 39, heading south on Marion. Crossing over Mary. Taking a bit and turn through the businesses on Force. But also just got turned around. Looks like he doubled back southbound.
And it looks like the county won't be taking over the pursuit.
Right now, I'm second.
That's going to be a Lowell County, Georgia.
Lee and Hamilton. Central. Still southbound. No traffic, turn on Savannah going eastbound, or Frederick Wooding going eastbound.
You're not going to get away. Stop the motorcycle. You're not going to get away. You're not going to get away. Stop the motorcycle. Stop it.
Westbound on eastbound over here.
Get ready. He's going to jump out. When he jumps, he's going to run. Get in front of him. Stop him. 1050, Valdosta. He's 1050 right here.
He looks like another one that's biting the dust.
You knew, you read like it. Now we're going to take you to jail for more charges. Get up, get up, you're going to jail. For who? Huh, for you. You got, yeah, for more charges. No. More charges. Let's go. Man, you driving like that through ain't stop. I'm going to jail. That's what I was doing. Y'all was saying, you stupid. I never been like that. Get back. I understand. I don't want to hear it. You can't lie to somebody else. Get in the car. Get in the car. No, ain't no please. We need you. You go to jail now. No, you're not breathing. You breathe. You're talking. You're fine. He's fine. Appreciate you guys. Thank you, man. Good driving. Driving like that crazy. Look in there and see if there's a gun magazine in there. I didn't see him throw a gun from the time I got with him on Marion. It might be under that seat. I didn't see him.
You need an ambulance? Yes, please. I'm sorry. But I explained everything. I did not know. I thought y'all was finna hurt me. Y'all came up on me. I didn't know. The gun, I bought it.
Yeah, more for kidnapping and several other things. I got kidnapping. Yep. Kidnapping where? Just take a breath, okay? This time you're not going to figure it all out right now, bro.
There's no magazine in that gun. There's one in the chamber, no mag.
Stupid though, driving that way the way he was.
Good, I'm gonna drop it back down.
That's your center cat, buddy. Yeah. Good work though, guys. Dang good work. Thank y'all.
Sir, I don't know. They talking about a kid. They pulled up on me in the parking lot. I swear, I don't know what happened. They scared the shit out of me. But they talking about, right now they talking about a kidnapping or something. I don't know nothing about that. I ran because I was scared of
Got pawn shop tickets with a gun. Okay, here's his ID. He's got 2 of them.
Can you tell me, please, a warrant for what? A warrant for what?
They confirmed when they got on you. That's why they stopped you up there trying to talk to you. Dispatch said you have a warrant on you.
A warrant for what, sir?
For kidnapping.
No, not a kidnapping.
Yes,
no,
sir.
No.
Hey, make sure we add every charge we can.
Kidnapping could be federal charges. And so once again, I'd like to welcome you guys back to another episode of Patrol and Performance. And I'm your host, John Shaft. Old Grover in the background is my dog, my neighbor's dog, which had to be a pit bull. So he actually can hear good because he hears me talking. He hears me, but he can't see me. And that's because I'm on a deck and my deck is closed in. But he knows he hears something. So once again, I'd like to welcome you guys back to another episode of Patrol and Performance. And I'm your host, John Shaft. And hopefully we can get through this without him cutting up too much. But as you just seen in this video, Valdosta P.D. officers actually got into a pursuit with this guy on this motorcycle. And it was later found out that they thought that he had a kidnapping warrant out for his arrest, which was actually a mistake. That warrant was actually out for another individual with the same name as this particular guy in this video. So that charge was dropped. And it's a good thing that charge was dropped, because kidnapping could actually bring on federal charges. Depends on what has transpired in this particular incident. Because usually anything involving kidnapping, that usually involves the FBI. Because kidnapping can go from city to city, or the county, or state to state, and so usually the FBI are involved in such an incident. And out of all crimes, you definitely do not want to be charged felony with a federal crime, simply because a federal crime, well, the maximum penalty is you're going to do every day per day. There's no early release, no getting out for good behavior, or anything like that. So if you got 10, 15, or 20 years for a felony crime, then believe me, you're going to do 10, 15, or 20 years for that particular case. So this guy got lucky that this individual had the same name as what he had, but it actually was not him. And they was able to prove that it was not him simply by the date of birth. But still, he led these officers on a wild, crazy pursuit, simply because he did not, or he refused to stop. And for some reason or another, you get these guys with these motorcycles, no matter what kind it may be, they think they are entitled, or they can outrun law enforcement. I remember years ago getting into a motorcycle pursuit. I actually turned around on 2 motorcycles, and back then the bike to have was a Ninja, and so I actually turned around on 2 Ninjas. And at the time I was a senior deputy, and I was training a junior deputy. And I looked over at my partner, and I asked him, I said, we were actually going into the, we was actually traveling the opposite direction of the motorcycle. And what got my attention about these 2 motorcycles is that when they went past, how loud it was when they went past, first of all. And second of all, I went like that, just like a missile or something, just shot past. Because back then, Jefferson County, man, we did not run radar guns, and our car was not equipped with radar. The radar we used was, the vehicle was certified calibrated to make sure that the speed was correct. And so when these 2 guys went past me with this sound, I knew that they were speeding. So I turned around, and as they seen me turn around, they already had a big gap in front of me. So by the time I was able to get them back into my vision, they was getting on the ramp going southbound on 65. And so when I caught up with these guys, we was going through what you call the 59 and 65 interchange. The interchange 59 and 65 will continue on south, and 59 was running north and south, running parallel to 20 west or 20 east, if you want to say. So this particular guy, he took 59 north, and I was finally able to catch up with him at about 112 miles an hour. I pulled up on the side of him, and I did that, signaling him to pull over, and he said he's going to pull over. Well, make a long story short, he kept hitting the bike like that, and it took off again. And as I was talking to him, I brought my car over to him like this, and then brought it back. But when I did that, momentarily I lost control of my vehicle. So it went into not a complete spin, but it just so happened I caught it before it actually got out of control. So you can only imagine the motoring public that was behind me, and I could see them behind me as my lights and emergency equipment was activated, and they was way back behind me because I could see a line of headlights. And as I just about spun out of control, they was way back trying to see what was going to happen while the motorcycle took off. And so I finally got the vehicle back under control after my partner was screaming like I don't know what. And I got back in behind the motorcycle, running about 80, 85 miles an hour. And we got off through downtown, running through traffic lights at about 80 miles an hour. And I actually spun the car around in front of the bike as he was making a turn. And he was able to lay the bike down on the ground. And then we had what you call a foot pursuit. And by that time, my dispatcher had already broadcast that I was in a 10-100 with a motorcycle. And that is 10-100, that is a hot pursuit from our 10 code. So I don't know about anybody else in any other municipality or county or state might use different 10 codes than what we use, but what we use was 10-100. And so Birmingham PD come around the corner, asked me and my partner was on foot chasing this guy, and I drew down on him, and he finally stopped and came to a halt. But for some reason or another, you get these guys with these motorcycles, with these fast vehicles like a Dodge Charger or a Challenger. And oh man, don't let it be a Scat Pack or what you call it, a Demon or a Diamond, something like that. So, hell, those guys really act a fool on them. And a lot of times when these law enforcement officers see these cars, they deliberately turn around on you and just to see if you're going to run from them. Because I noticed that in a lot of these videos that these officers do that. When they see one, the guy can just be driving normally and not doing anything. But as soon as one of these officers get behind them, all chaos breaks loose. And so you guys have to learn how to not let these officers like this intimidate you. So what if one get behind you? You just continually drive normal and you won't have any problems. I know because I am a Corvette owner, and a lot of times they'll see me and I could be driving 30 miles an hour, and just because they see a Corvette, they're going to turn around. And sure enough, here he comes. And he'll turn around and he'll see I'm driving legally, I'm not speeding or anything like that. Probably in the back of me running my tag or what have you. Then next thing, he'll turn around and go on by his business. But you don't let these guys intimidate you with doing something stupid to where it's going to get you in trouble. And then if he does light you up, just pull over and take the citation. And if you feel like that you was in the right and he was in the wrong, I used to have an attorney and take this guy to court. But under no circumstances do you want to be charged with a fleeing felony pursuit. This particular guy was with this slow scooter. I don't even know if you can call it a motorcycle. I don't know what the heck it was. Obviously it wasn't fast because he couldn't get away from these officers. But shout out to Valdosta P.D. That's Valdosta, Georgia. And Valdosta County Sheriff Office for bringing this pursuit to a safe conclusion. And that's going to do it for this video. Once again, we thank you for tuning in and watching in every episode. We ask you to support the channel simply by liking, sharing, and subscribing. And don't forget to hit that notification button so that you would know when we are doing a upload. Again, we thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.